All these people, they don't understand. They don't know they're in the presence of a forklift certified driver. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 61 of the Vitamin C podcast. As you'll see, we have a new background theme.
Yes, it's
very
very
simplistic, very nice, very clean.
Very nice.
Very clean. I'm gonna try to keep it themed based off of what we talk about.
We can try. We can
try. Sometimes. Like I think Halloween we could have a little punky mood and a pumpkin. And
did this motherfucker just say pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
No,
and
he got
an
a
orange
pumpkin.
neon thing.
Yo, pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Anyway,
get out of my head. What time is it? I
was doing that because I'm waiting for you to give us our timestamp. You wanted to introduce us, right?
I did the intro, but you do the
timestamp. But the timestamp is part of the intro.
Okay, fine.
So if you're gonna
today
introduce,
this is Friday, July 1st. It is 6:28.
Oh shit!
And
that's the first timestamp Cody's ever done.
I might be. People have to go back and look.
I'm pretty sure it's the first one you've ever done.
I think I've taken
care of it every
It's
time.
got to be like the first or at least the second.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Everything going great?
Bernie?
What?
You ever hear that weird song? How you doing, Bernie?
How you doing, Bernie?
Okay.
I'm not familiar, actually. What are you?
It's
from.
You remember the cousin I told you that I played the Xbox game, and that game, not Prototype, but the other one.
The one before. The Warframe precursor.
The one, yeah, the precursor to Warframe. That scared the shit out of me. Well, he used to have a bunch of downloaded songs on.
And one of them was "How You Doing, Bernie."
Yeah. How you doing, Bernie? Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the
Bernie?
name of the song is.
No, probably not. But it was weird, and that's where I got making some shit up. The Star Trek parody.
Oh,
that's where I got that song from too.
Well, we've all had in the days of the iPod. Like the days of like the iPod.
Yeah. Well, he had the smooth.
I had
line.
one like the actual.
I always wanted one, and then when they came out with the normal iPods, I was just like, I don't want that piece.
No,
of
I
shit.
had one of those like little bricks that had like the wheel.
Yeah, dude, they were. So
I had
cool.
one of those.
I still want one. Like, if anybody ever wants to really just make my day with an Apple product. Can't
you
buy
an original iPod.
If you got the original, maybe a blue, or
I had a blue one.
If you have like a blue,
it's kind of toothpastey, toothpaste blue, like a lighter blue.
Yeah. Well, you had a lighter blue. I had I'm imagining like a nice deep blue, like a solid blue,
like a cobalt.
Yeah, like a cobalt blue. If y'all fucking ever want to make me respect anything Apple ever made, that's the
original iPod.
That's the original iPod. Like, the only thing I ever liked.
I can only ever remember one song that I had on that iPod. Like I know I had a few, but I can only ever remember. Was it Eiffel? Is it Eiffel 45? The guys who do the "I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die."
I have no idea.
Is it 45? I always fuck up the number.
Something.
It's Eiffel something. It's a number.
Eiffel Blue Doddle Deedum.
But they did a song all about the PlayStation.
I got fucking bit to shit.
And it's really it is. You want to talk 2000s?
Woo!
You know, and they just basically sing like
that shit was
PlayStation
before
titles.
Minecraft.
The iPod or the PlayStation?
What are you just all the iPod experience I've ever had.
Technically, yes, that was before Minecraft. Yes.
That was fucking... So either somebody just got shot...
I don't know if that even picked up on Mike, but that was...
Or there was a firework, or...
Well, it is
that
going
guy
on.
from down by the park that shot the other day.
Oh, yeah, there's someone who fires like a cannon around here.
Yeah, or it's the gun range, but the gun range wouldn't come from there, it would come from there.
Yeah, it would come from like over there somewhere.
Like
yeah, we live... I used to live nearby a fishing game, so like every now and then you'd get a gunfire range. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. It continues to do whatever the fuck it wants.
It continues to boggle my mind while unraveling the synergy of the universe.
my mind. Anyway, so I can't say there's anything been going on really lately. Still in the job market. Jobs are still, walking me around a bush.
Yeah.
Because, it's not, you can't just get a job anymore. So yeah, I've been working with that.
I'm gonna make some side hustle, bitch.
You always say you're gonna make a side hustle. This isn't the first time you've said you're gonna make a side hustle.
Yeah, but this one's for real.
I'm actually gonna do it this time.
So I
maybe
found a video popped up in my recommended, and actually, had like a lot of good sources or whatever, for like online work or.
I still
or
think they're
at-home work.
too good to be true. The way they're
there,
presented.
There are, well, the reason those jobs are too good to be true is because they do require some prior work experience, because most of those jobs were customer service. So you would need to be good with people, or at least talking to people, or be tech savvy, because some of the some of the technical support is like from Apple or companies or whatever. And then there's bilingual translator ones.
Can't do that, unfortunately.
And then there is a transcript one, where basically you are doing subtitles for commission wise. You don't make a lot of money, but a few $100 would go a long way for
few hundred.
Any of us right now.
Few hundred wouldn't hurt.
Few hundred, just income, just doing subtitling.
But I feel like if I were to do like, okay, so like the remote over the phone customer service jobs, I feel like I wouldn't be able to do those unless I like put on like an act while I'm doing it.
Do it.
Like they're just sitting there and like, hello.
Hey,
thank you for calling. Thank you for calling Apple. What can I help you with today?
Do it.
Okay. It says here that your account is fucked. And then, absolutely fucked.
Well, no. You'd be like, hey, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck. Hold on, some clicks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh. Oh, nice clicking.
Thank you.
Professional. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I gotta get money again. It
needs.
I've had like nothing, and it's been driving me nuts.
Oh, guess what?
What happened? What happened?
Today.
What happened?
Is the wake.
The wake.
For the Red Rattler.
The Red Rattler. Oh! Yeah.
My
truck no, sorry.
Has been murdered. Or probably sitting in a junkyard right now.
In the arms of the angel, fly away
from me.
I
know,
don't know
the
the
line.
lyrics.
With me
God, I can never remember that woman's name either. Like I always.
Yeah, it's a super recognizable song, but nobody knows.
It's always on the
name.
fucking like ASPCA commercials with like the sad dogs that like you're just trying to watch some TV.
Child right in front of you, what would you do? Insert kicking child meme.
These dogs are always suffering.
I love that
for just 25 cents
a day.
You can help better the lives of some of these animals. Cue cat fucking like in a frozen wasteland in like a chicken wire cage fucking shaking like a bat out of hell.
Cue fucking penguins from Madagascar, right? When they get to Antarctica and they're like, well this sucks. Fucking
oh man.
God. No, but
What? You're just gonna make funny faces at me? What's going on?
No, I'm having a Cody moment. What were we talking about?
We were talking about your truck.
Part? No, I always love. Well, yes, But no, I always love that they used the chick from what was it, Witched or Twitched or Bewitched or I don't know, the three sisters or whatever that were witches, and then the one married an angel and the other married a demon, and then they were always at war, and it was kind of fucking weird. It was a TV show that came on early in the morning.
Yes.
Charmed.
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 That's the show.
That's it.
Um,
That's the one.
Anyways, about the truck. So the truck got hauled off to its untimely demise. Unfortunately, nobody bought it. I should have sold it before I got into an accident. Duh. And don't use Facebook Marketplace. It will make you scared to sell things. Yeah, so it's gone. I took the plate off. I have to call the insurance company and tell them it doesn't exist anymore. And then, guess what? I only get $300 from that truck.
That truck was worth $300?
Yep.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
No, because of the accident.
I know, but like I knew you were never going to get like
Oh, if I had sold it before the crash, I probably could have gotten $5,000.
Bullshit.
It's not, dude. It was inspected, working, running, nothing wrong with it.
Bullshit. There
you
was no
don't-
way in hell you could have
As
gotten
somebody
$5,000 for that
who
thing.
knows enough about motherfucking rednecks and the pandemic, I could have gotten
No
it. Yes, I could have.
fucking way that thing was worth $5,000.
100%.
No,
Like,
no.
It's not. No. It's not worth that. I could have gotten that. I know I would have gotten.
You could have gotten scammed, is what you could have done. There
Yeah.
ain't no way you were gonna get out
Bro,
of that with $5,000.
Bro, there's too
There's
many
no way.
fucking idiots that would have bought it. I should have. I should have, dude.
I would
could've.
personally find and beat the shit out
Considering
of that guy.
considering there's worse things on a car dealer lot for 10, 20 grand.
Like, I get it. Yeah, like you got people who can like, you got like
I'm not even talking about people who
refurbishers
wanna,
and shit.
I'm not even talking about them. I'm just talking about a motherfucker who needs a beater, and $5,000 is their budget. Like they would be able to get it for $5,000. It would have been fine.
Who pays $5,000 for a beater?
A lot of people, Casey. A bunch of motherfuckers.
I don't know, man. That...
Maybe not now because shit's too expensive.
No.
Actually, that's the worst part is
At least not that thing. I would not have paid $5,000.
you wouldn't because you know about it.
Because I'm smart. I have a brain.
I have a brain. I have my own rattler.
I do. I have a rattler. Do I
Yeah.
think she's
Oh,
worth $5,000?
Now we all
No, not really.
No, that thing's worth like maybe 3, 2,
Maybe like 3.
3 if
maybe
it
get
works. If
It
it's,
works.
you
like,
get-
it's fine,
It gets
like, it's
scary
working.
sometimes where it's like come on, go start.
Every now and then I gotta put it in neutral to start it. Sometimes because you won't start otherwise. But other than that, neither of us had great cars. I mean, yeah, you bought one because you had the cash to do so. I don't have that.
I
luxury.
didn't have the cash to do that. That was my bank account.
You still bought it, didn't you? I don't even have anywhere close
I don't
to getting
own
there.
it.
I know, but like you have it. Like you have another car that's not the
Physically.
beater.
Yes.
I don't do that. I don't have that. I don't even have the money to like
I
even
had
think
zero
about doing
credit.
that.
The only reason, actually, I would have been more poor to the point where I would be doing, I don't know, I'd be in an even worse spot somehow if I had gone with the price that it was going to be, which was going to be around 400 to 500. And I told my grandfather not to co-sign because I hate co-signing. It's a bad thing because if you get in an accident and you ain't got the gap insurance, guess what happens? Your grandfather's shit gets repoed as or whatever because it's collateral and shit and all sorts of other things. It can fuck up people's credit. It can fuck up people's lives. People can lose their house over shit like that. Yeah, so co-signing, don't co-sign on shit. But he decided to co-sign, and I told him not to, but it brought it down to $344.
Mm.
That's the car payment. Now the insurance is probably like $300 to $400, if not $500.
Fair enough.
But now I'm poor.
Yeah, well, I'm there too. And I got debt money to take out today, so I'll be even poorer.
I got you dead right here.
Got your debt right here, pants grab.
Mm.
I'm talking about my testicles and penis, if that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Just wanted to,
The transcript thing pays via PayPal and another service I can't remember.
Cash App, Venmo.
No, nothing popular. It's a weird one I haven't heard of.
Mm.
But they require legal documents and shit.
I have legal documents.
Like, the face photo verification to make sure you're a real person.
Last time I checked, I was.
Looks at watch that isn't there.
So, okay, like, I've been going to the gym, right?
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been going. I went yesterday, and I went,
good.
like,
Good, you're sticking to
I
it.
usually keep, like a day between.
Yeah,
so I
every
can
other day.
recover.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
idea.
when I go, I work out everything, which,
Mhm.
I should, like,
Which
work
you
out
should-
legs one day,
Well, no,
and then
no, you
do
sh-
upper body the next day, and then...
You should do, like, everything, though. Like, I don't understand why people...
Well, you should do, like... Because, like, if you do one thing and don't do the other thing, like,
It's
you can keep going
easier
every
on
day
you.
where, like, you go and you'll do, like... When I go, I do, like, so much of cardio. Like, I'll hit the ellipticals, I'll run that shit, and then I'll go and I'll hit all the machines, and then I'll leave.
I guess I see what they mean, that you can get more in for specific... For, like, you can get,
You can
more,
get more in.
overall, but if you do it everything day by day, I think that's a better way to do it,
But when
especially if you have to... Well, I guess it's your perspective.
Well, when I go, I tear up everything.
Do you
I
like
make
to-
sure that I...
Do you like to change? Do you like constants, or do you want to change things?
I
up
usually
every-
do the
every
same
other-
shit. Like,
Well,
hit the
that's-
elliptical, I'll usually, like, I'll hit abs first.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit some, like, upper body,
Mm-hmm.
like, arms and, like, chest and shit and back. And then I'll hit leg and then leave.
Well, that's what I mean.
Usually.
Is like, I guess it depends on your personality, because if you do everything, sure, you don't make it as far as quick. I can see that, but you're doing a constant, and maybe for some people that's easier just to get everything done in one shot. Or the other way, where some people be like, well, this day's for arms, this day's for legs, this day's for core, and they can get farther, and they like it because it's a change of pace every other day or whatever.
Well, I usually just... I don't have, like, a regimen or anything. Like, I don't have a trainer or anything. I just go do what I think feels like is working and then
Now,
leave.
If you're eating not like shit, then that definitely helps either way.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm doing my best to not, like, go fucking hog wild. I just recently got some of that, instead of the muscle milks, I got the powder.
That's good.
I got the powder.
no cancer.
I got
Preservatives.
myself one of those cool blender bottles with the whisk inside, so I can...
Yeah,
I had one of those shakes this morning for breakfast.
I want to do that type of shit.
Protein shakes definitely have, like, a taste to them,
Well,
and they're kind of grainy.
Muscle milk's for after workout.
Well, it's not just for after work. Like, that's, like, a good time to do it, but, like, you can... Even says, like, right on the thing, like, they're good, they're fine for, like, a quick breakfast. They're good for, like... They're good for, like, any time. Because, like, they're a good, like, vitamin source, protein source, like, all that jazz.
I know. I would drink one before bed, because I was like, first of all, I get a sweet tooth at night, and second
Same.
of all, I was like, okay, well, my body's fucking hurting, and I'm not trying to take Advil 27 times a day.
Like, I might make myself, like, a small one tonight before I hit the sack. Like, like, I might not.
I gotta get the powder and shit, but I actually gotta start, like, doing more stuff. It's just this. It's just.
I have the
fucking-
membership. You can go with me. You can go.
I'm just so fucking wiped, dude. I was so fucking wiped, I completely forgot about Wednesday again. And well, actually, on Wednesday,
Whatever.
I ended up doing something else. I had to help my mom. She's redoing the house.
I did find I made some breakthroughs in deving on my own.
That's
so,
good. Are we possibly implementing some cool stuff on the cast soon?
Oh, it's not about the cast.
Oh,
It wasn't about like the
Sad
D&D
face.
things.
sad face.
It was about my personal shit.
God
Like
damn it!
I found some like groundbreaking shit. So that's good.
That's good though. That's good. I'm happy you guys saw them.
We can discuss it afterward. But I'm feeling good about that. But anyway, gym. I'm talking about the gym.
Those are the big breakthroughs.
But
Just fake titties.
I tell you, there's some. I had so there was this big dude like there was like, and I'm not talking like bodybuilder big. I'm talking like fat ripped big. Like he was like a big guy with like he's got a big
Yeah.
belly. He's all tatted up.
Yeah, like.
And I was on
Yeah.
one of the machines and like I was doing my shit. It was the tricep machine. So like you're going like this and you're pushing down.
Okay.
I'm doing that, and he's over on the row machine where you work your back muscles. He's over there on the row machine, and he's fucking. He takes that weight thing, he puts that shit down, and I'm like, motherfucker, and he takes it, he just starts going, ah, whoo, ah, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, and he gets up and he walks around a little bit, and every now and then he catches my vision, and he'll be like. He'll be like, when you feel like you can't go no more, that's when you stop, man. That's when you stop. You gotta go until you feel like you can't go no more. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's how you do it. And he's like, yeah. And he gets back down. Ah! He gets back into it, and I'm like,
bro, this motherfucker was going in.
well, like because like my arms aren't like super lifting arms, so like I don't usually break hundreds when I'm doing it. Most I might get to is like 80s, 90s. But he's down in like the 200s range, fucking breaking them out. And he's getting
I'll
up.
play around with them like as a joke. I'll like see if I can do one or mess around.
I can hit the hundreds,
but like
zone.
I don't go hard on my shit, and I'm not. When I do it, I have to do lower weights, more reps because I'm trying to lose weight, not gain.
Oh shit! Then I should change mine.
You have to do higher. And less
I gotta
reps.
do higher weight values because like I'll start around like the 40 range and go up from there.
I mean, it's good to do a warm up. That's fine, but like you have to go.
Maybe
higher.
I'll just use that as a warm up then because like I can hit like the hundreds range with like leg. Like if I'm doing the leg machine, I can hit the hundreds like because my legs are pretty.
Yeah,
got some good legs.
If it's a little, if it's like where it's like a little too easy, then bump it up.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think I can hit like I'll usually like. Do 10 reps, put it up like 5 pounds, do another 10.
Yeah.
Just keep going until I can't go anymore.
Yo.
That's usually how I do it, which is probably not the way I should be doing it, but I found it. I don't know if it's always been there and I just noticed it, or like I'm starting to see some. I found a stretch mark on my inner thigh.
Oh shit!
It's like right,
yeah,
like
your
right
skin's
here.
stretching because it's like muscle.
Well, I also haven't been doing it like I'm not gonna see crazy results like right away. Like it's not like I'm saying like I'm getting so swole, but like
you're not gonna get God tier calves like that in a day.
This motherfucker all talking about his calves. I got some calves on me,
dude. You know why I never have to do leg workouts? Because I'm fucking fat and I walk so much.
Walking's a workout on itself.
You joke, but like. Fat people who do a lot of now, fat people who don't walk enough, they will never have the leg muscles. But if you got a job where you're fat and you gotta walk like a motherfucker every day, like maybe like I don't actually know, like let's just say 20 miles. Maybe that I'm exaggerating. Maybe that's under what it should be. I don't know, like a shit ton of miles or whatever a day over your work shift. On concrete, on whatever, you're gonna have fucking beefy boy legs, bro. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have that muscle.
No,
like I get skinny. I get like skinnier when I eat healthy, and it first shows in my legs.
I can see that. I can see it.
Like right now, they're a little.
Because like my frame is pretty well distributed. Like I'm just kind of long. And everything is just kind of draped over everything the way it should be.
Oh, you know what? I got from work today?
What'd you get?
So, since we were cleaning the factory and we're doing maintenance shit or whatever, I guess somebody found not Journey. Who are the motherfucker Foreigner album CD? Like a Foreigner CD. And, like what was the one with Dirty White Boy? and then
Dirty White
and
Boy?
then,
That could be a lot of people.
you're as cold as ice.
Willing
to
to sacrifice our love. I don't know if that's the actual lyrics, but I know what
that's
you're talking
Foreigner,
about.
Yeah,
That's
and
Foreigner?
yeah, and then they also did. I can't remember the other fucking song. Stupid famous, but
I'll find out.
yeah, just look up Foreigner. And
I'll find
It had
out.
like 5 songs on it. It was blue.
It's blue.
Blue. But it was. So I
I want to know what love is. Is that what they did? They did that one?
I don't know.
I want you to show me.
Is that
I think that's them. Yeah.
That's not the album though. I don't think.
I want to know what love is.
I
You
got-
said it's blue,
Yeah, the album was blue.
like all blue, like that one, the 2007 version.
Yeah, with the all of
This
them.
one here.
Yeah. So Double Vision. What's it? Read them
Just
off.
cold as ice. Double Vision. We got Head Games. This is the Alive and Rockin' 2007 album.
Yeah.
Double Vision, Head Games, Dirty White Boy,
Yeah.
Cold as Ice,
Yep.
Star Rider,
Yep.
Feels Like the First Time,
Feels like the first- That's the one.
time.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Feels like
So
the
I got
very
that. I
first
popped
time.
it in, and I'm like, "Yep, CD works." And then I popped it out and started playing my trash.
So wait, do you just have a Foreigner
So
album now?
now I have the entire fucking Mozart with 18.
This is
other
all live
people.
too. Like the Live and Rockin' album is a live album. Like it's
Yeah.
all the live.
Yeah, it's all the
tracks.
live shit. That would explain why the guitar was a little not as peaked as it was in the music. But yeah, no, I have that. I have Nickelback. I have.
I forgot. It's not down there
Yeah.
anymore.
I have Nickelback. I have Mozart and a bunch of other.
Yo, I looked at this motherfucker like for a split second, like at the corner of my eye. Tell me that at a quick glance, that motherfucker don't look like Mark Hamill. Just like a quick glance. No, just me.
I
So
feel.
it's like the.
I
I,
know
think
what
it might
you're
be like the
saying.
mouth shape.
It's the eyes and the mouth shape.
I was talking
I
about.
see what you're saying.
I already closed the app, so I don't remember who I'm talking about anymore. Some fellow named Billy. I don't remember his last name.
Billy Eilish.
Yes,
Billie
him,
Eilish.
Billy Eilish. No, you leave Billy
I like
alone.
Your cut, G.
You leave Billy alone.
Billy.
Steven?
Oh, speaking of 7 Days to Die, me and Nick were playing that the other day.
Oh God, let it die, dude.
Bro.
Like,
No, they got an update. We are on. I don't know.
I
what
bet it still
version.
looks like absolute garbage,
It-
though.
Does, but it looks like better garbage.
It's like shiny garbage.
it's pretty. No, but it's actually it's a lot more fun. The zombies are.
It's
far
like one
less
of those
glitchy.
crystal plastic cups.
Now the zombies are far less glitchy. So now I ran. I was. Where was I? I was in like a convenience store or whatever, and I was playing chase with this zombie like around the fucking like aisle thing, and I came over and I went boom because I was sprinting, and I guess it picked up momentum, and I headshotted her. Her head fucking exploded. And I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. So, and also there's like a fucking Death Hound wolf thing that apparently is horrifying. It looks like it's a all black fucking wolf with red.
Fetch
fucking
me their
eyes.
souls.
Pretty fucking much, and it's fucking.
What is this, round
massive.
5?
And it's fucking massive.
Was it 5?
I don't remember.
Was it round
I
5
think
that
it's
the
round
hellhounds show
5.
up?
Hellhounds show up, yeah,
I
I
don't
think.
remember. Anyway.
But yeah, it's fucking massive too. It's like the size of your fucking character. Yeah, it's a big ass wolf. So this motherfucker clipped through the door and ate me and Nick. And then I guess it goes away. I guess it was a night only event
Oh God.
type thing.
Did
where
they have?
those
They
types-
had blood? They had blood moons, right?
blood moons every
fucking
7 days?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fucking hated that.
Dude, I
Having to bunker down in some old house and they're all outside and you're like,
And they got that when it wasn't even the fucking 7th day. It was like the 2nd day, and they're all fucking everywhere eating our asses. I tried to play the other night, but Nick didn't get on.
There's a lot to manage with 7 days. If you play like normal, you know, like there's a lot
Yeah.
of shit you have to manage.
Yeah, it was so funny, dude. It was so fucking funny. We kept finding doors that were open, but they were locked. So,
So you couldn't go in.
no,
but
you could go
You
in.
could go in, but the doors were locked.
The doors were locked open.
Well, that's like okay, but
That's
that's not.
fucking hilarious.
It's
We
funny,
couldn't
but it's not
close-
impossible.
No, we couldn't fucking close the doors because they were locked open.
Oh, well, that's
Like
different.
it's a glitch. It was a glitch.
It would be
was
different
so
if like the
fucking
door
funny.
was open, locked, and if you closed it, it would lock the door, and then you couldn't leave.
No. It was locked open. Like it was fucking hilarious.
How the fuck you lock a door open?
I don't know, man. All I know is that shit was fucking funny, dude. We had so much fun with that. I kind of want to like get back into it a little
I'd
bit.
play 7 Days. I don't have it on PC. I have it. The only place I had it was PS4.
Mm.
So I can't even
You
do.
should definitely get it on PC, dude. It's so much funnier.
I don't
Plus,
know.
you'll have Nick.
It's been a while since I played like a straight up zombie game.
Yeah.
They became oversaturated and just
Well,
like everywhere.
After H1Z1.
That's not true. That's not true. I played Left 4 Dead 2 the other day.
Oh, I saw you playing that.
I
yeah.
played it with some people and I modded it.
Well, that's different. Left 4 Dead 2 isn't. It's a zombie game, but it's not.
But I
a
modded
zombie,
it.
It's not a zombie survival.
No,
game.
but I modded the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So my survivors are Dante, Virgil, Bayonetta, and PS1 Crash Bandicoot.
Oh Jesus Christ.
The katana is Rebellion.
Uh huh.
And then every zombie is Ellis.
What do you got against my boy?
No, but it's so fucking funny because they're all saying Ellis
That's-
shit at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
Like they're not making zombie noises, they're just making Ellis noises. at the same
I
time.
once saw a tractor.
Yeah, and they're all doing it. Like if you're like in the
No.
safe room, like while you're prepping to go,
Yeah.
you can hear them all outside. Like, ever tell you about the time that me and my buddy, like. And then the specials, the Boomer's PS1 Hagrid.
Oh.
The tank is Shrek.
Yep.
Oh my god, the hunters are like 90s era Chuck E. Cheese, and they're fucking terrifying.
What about the jockeys?
My jockeys are, you know, Anya Forger?
No.
She's like this little pink-haired anime girl from this Spy Family anime that's
Yeah,
going around
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's her.
That looks like
So
an
every
okay
now and then
anime.
you'll just hear like Anya in the distance, like I hear an anime girl fuck, and she like
What
runs up and
about
grabs onto your
Spitters, chokers, and
Spitters
smokers?
are Homer Simpson.
Spitters, chokers,
My smoker
smokers.
is Ridley. Ridley. And the charger I don't have a model for, but whenever he charges, he makes the noise.
That's great.
And that's fantastic. But I think my favorite right now is just the fact that every zombie is Ellis.
Fucking terrible, dude.
It's so fucking funny.
Um,
But like I can't play that game for
yeah,
long.
no, Left 4 Dead isn't really like
That's
a
so
zombie
hard.
survival.
It's so
it's a fucking zombie story game.
It is, but like it's so hard. Like we played on normal mode and we got fucking swamped. It is so fucking
You have
hard.
to go with the unlimited ammo dual pistols, and then you can have your secondary.
No-
Otherwise, you get fucked.
yeah, like I use like that, or like I'll use like the Magnum, that fucking blast shit.
Yeah.
But like you just get, it's insane.
It's harder in single player. Than
Like
it is
I
with
remember
people.
hearing that like the way the
my
AI
opinion.
algorithm works, like the swarm algorithm, like it knows specific things
Oh,
and it'll
yeah.
send specific things at you, and
Yep.
it's like,
It's a
god
bitch.
damn, it's hard.
I wish after day one or
Day 1 Z1.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
You mean in 7 Days to Die?
Yeah, after 7 Days to Die and DayZ kind of went to shit. I just didn't give a fuck, and I really was disappointed with the Division because the Division literally, and I think I've said this on a stream before with Nick probably, but if you
Tom
took,
Clancy's The Division.
yeah, if you took that game, added the I Am Legend zombies to it,
Oh my god, that'd
You
be
know
the
how
worst.
fucking awesome that game would be.
That'd be the
It's
worst.
already fucking loads of fun with friends online. Just going
You're
through
basically
a
saying
giant
add a
fucking
zombies
city.
mode to Division. Basically,
No, not a zombies mode. Fuck it, just make it a zombies game. Like, and not zombies. Like, make it the fucking either Left 4 Dead zombies where the motherfuckers are crazy parkourist motherfuckers,
Oh.
or they will I Am Legend zombies, where they're like and they can only come out at night. So maybe during the day, that's when you loot. You have the
During the
rival
day, you're
gangs.
fighting other survivors
fighting-
and shit.
Yeah, that's when you have like all that shit. But then at night, it'll be like, dude,
Yeah, and then the
dude,
fucking
and you're like,
zombies and shit come out.
shit, and you can hide like a bitch.
But
in
the
safe
things in I Am
house.
Legend aren't really zombies. I mean,
They are.
technically they are, but they're not like.
They're not. They're not.
But they're also
the
like
stereotype-
intelligent,
Yeah.
though, which is weird.
Which,
so,
well, and by the way, if you watch I Am Legend and you don't consider the alternate ending the true ending, I'm not even going to talk to you. I will not acknowledge you. I'm sorry. The alternate ending where they leave him alone, they let him live because they have kind of like.
well, isn't it because they figured out that
they figured out
that he
he's
cured
helping. He's
like
hel-
the woman?
he wasn't hurting her, he was helping her. And the original ending was so dog shit, dude. The original ending was so stupid. He died to save it. The fuck you mean? Why
I mean-
the main zombie had so much intelligence, so much mind fucking.
It'd be
with
different
will.
if they weren't intelligent. Like if
Yeah.
it was just like, yeah, okay, well he sacrificed himself, whatever.
Yeah.
But like the fact that they have
But
that level
they-
of intelligence.
They had that level of intelligence. There's no way that motherfucker wouldn't have realized that. Like, I'm sorry. That was such a good like alternate
I don't
ending.
know.
Like,
All I
it's
know
just
is
way
if
better.
the world had a zombie apocalypse and they were like the fucking sprinting rabid style
Yeah.
zombies, we'd be fucked.
Oh, we'd be fucked.
We would be fucked. There's nothing we can do about that.
Because those zombies aren't just zombies. They're souped.
They're fucking
souped up
yeah, they're
zombies.
juiced.
All
they
the
fucking
basic
go
bitch
hard.
zombies are on fucking like adrenaline roids type shit.
Well, it would be
So you're already fucked from the get go with basic bitch zombies.
it would be different if it was like because like with The Walking Dead, like most of them were just fucking.
They're basic bitch zombies. Yeah,
But like if
I was disappointed.
fucking
about that.
sprinters, man.
Bro, I was really disappointed with the Walking Dead zombies because I thought that was actually going to be a show where, like Left 4 Dead, where they take those cool, like maybe not crazy,
They have
but unique-
specials.
Yeah, like, and they kind of did, but not really.
Not
like they were one-offs.
really.
They were more like one-offs, like the sewer guy, the
Oh,
bloater.
that was just a sewer guy, and that was just a bloated guy.
Yeah, like
They weren't really
were-
specials.
And if anything, if you do consider those specials, they were one-offs.
You're not talking about Left 4 Dead, where like you got the Charger who's just got the fucking jacked arm, and then the tank who's just
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
roided
I
out
get-
like no one's
I get-
business.
I can understand where they're like, well, we don't want to do that because it's a little unrealistic. And I'm like,
It
your
isn't
show is literally drama central and dumbass unrealistic.
Okay,
anyways.
but
like, it's all unrealistic. I'm sorry.
at the end of the day, the comic books in the show, they're grounded somewhat in reality. They're not going to have like crazy horse shit going on.
Like, I could.
It's like humans. Like
I
nothing
could
crazy is going to
understand.
happen
I could understand.
until you get to the kingdom and the guy has the tiger. But we won't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, stop. Like, but there's like a bunch of shit in that show that they could have done. Like, I think there should have been a zombie that played off of, I don't know, purely at night.
The only thing I could think of is like maybe like okay, the one thing that I'll give The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2 had like spoiler alert.
The first
I guess.
game had amazing zombies,
Well,
and
yeah.
they were realistic.
Last of Us 2 had a zombie which was basically like it was like a big conglomerate. Like it was like a
Oh,
bunch
a
of bodies
mound.
and people like fused together from like the
Oh.
mold and shit, but they were like one big like mega zombie and they were
That-
like tearing through shit.
Bro, that
That's some
reminds
crazy
me of
shit.
that really fucked up short film or movie. I don't remember. It was a horror movie. Do you remember? It was like Splinter or some shit, where like there's this like animal in the road. It gets hit by the car, and then they pull over. And like this thing is on the wheel. The guy goes and touches it. It fucking pricks him. He's like, whatever. This thing just like it transforms you into like this disgusting black spiky mound, and it just extrudes, and then it collects the bodies, and it's like,
I'm telling you, dude, body
oh,
horror
it's the
shit
scariest
is some
fucking thing. I think I've actually looked it up and said it on the cast before.
body horror shit is some
Um,
crazy shit.
It's one of the worst. Oh my god, you're never gonna believe this.
What?
Tinder. Back when I
What a fucking
was-
coin flip.
Yeah, right.
This is not
back when I like 100 years ago, I got Tinder Gold because I had a shit ton of likes that I couldn't see.
I did too.
Because the site was the site cucks you essentially.
We've both
And-
been there.
So I had a shit ton of likes, and I'm like, well, I can't fucking see any of them, and it wouldn't give me any of them. So I got Tinder Gold, and I'm like, I'll just pay for a month and whatever.
Oh, people like
I
you.
have been
We don't know who.
canceling this subscription for the past 3 years.
I canceled mine.
I canceled mine that month. And then it never canceled. And then I canceled it again. And then I guess it never canceled. And then last year I canceled it again. And it never canceled. I found out last month that it didn't cancel. It just canceled. I get the like, well, we'll just let your time run out. We'll let you, when you cancel subscription, they're like, whatever, just take.
We'll
rest
just go
of
to
your time.
the end of till the next
Yeah,
pay
and then we'll
period, and
cancel it.
then
Somebody didn't fucking cancel it for 3 years.
that's weird.
Because I would go to my Google Play subscriptions because I would
And
get
it would
like,
say that your
I would-
Tinder is still available.
yeah, I get like a fucking charge, and then I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And I'm like, I canceled this 3 fucking times. Fuck you, Tinder. Don't pay for fucking Tinder at all.
All right.
Like that's the lesson there because they suck.
Tell you what.
Also,
Since we're
Tinder's a
gonna
fucking cesspool.
we
We already talked about that. I'm not getting.
we
into that.
talked about Tinder and how fucking shitty it is, but let's take a time. Let's do a little brainstorming here, all right?
Brain
Since we
blast.
were discussing we're discussing the possibility of doing little D&D style RP one-offs for, the
yeah,
cast.
just one shots.
I do want to do a zombie one at some point.
Oh,
So
yes.
here's what we're going to do. We are going to construct
Constrict.
We're going to construct a big bad bitch of a zombie.
Well, we
that-
already have that.
Well, technically I do.
Those things are so fucking. Well,
But-
the version that I thought they were.
Well, yeah, but
is
we can
in my
revise
head.
that at any time. But
okay,
no.
But this will be my character throughout our
Scrumbus
one-shots.
Lubel. He's still
Scrumbus
there, by
Lubel.
the way. I haven't.
Of course he is. Scrumbus Lubel. A stick figure I drew.
But let's take the basis of what in your opinion what makes a zombie like terrifying. Like let's take the baseline here. We just got
In case you
basic
pull
ass
onto me and
zombie.
Smacking the table.
I'm not like smacking the table. When you
but-
talk like this.
Like
I'm
that,
going
yeah.
like this.
So what always creeped me the fuck out about zombies wasn't the zombie itself. It was the idea that there is a creature that wants to eat you, and like, so I guess you remember Call of Duty World at War.
Yes.
And the opening, you
Ugh.
have that zombie.
That zombie that's
in the
running from the
distance.
distance.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
God.
like, oh damn, this is the aftermath. And you're like,
They used to freak me the
what
fuck out.
the fuck is that? And the eeriness and the creepiness, and then the abrupt just carnage and savagery
Mm-hmm.
is what scared the shit out of me. Because it has to be in the right setting. So like if a zombie thing started, it couldn't like I don't want no basic bitch zombies. I don't want no I'm
Oh
sick.
no, I'm
Oh,
dying.
and then I
Oh.
turn and then like get the fuck out of here.
No,
Like,
it's got to
I
be a
need-
spectacle.
I need some fucking fog to roll in. I need a goddamn event. I need siren like
Yeah, you need some
like off in the
crazy shit.
distance. It can't be like you can't be in it. If you're in it, you already broke the immersion. You have to be like not knowing. You have to be ignorant. Kind of like how Jaws, because the shark wasn't as shown as much, it was scarier.
Mhm.
Same thing. Just because you don't know what the fuck is going on, but you're getting this deep like pit in your stomach of like,
Mhm.
oh, shit's going bad.
Basically, what things that trigger your fight or flight is basically what you're talking about, like the
Things that
unknown.
make your fucking anxiety rush.
Okay, okay. So what you're saying is what makes a zombie scary isn't the zombie itself. It's how.
Well, the zombies can be scary depending on which version you want. Like well, I'm not gonna name it, but the one that
The
I
beast,
described,
the beast.
my version of the beast, where he's thicker and he's massive and he's got kind of like the that
The
face,
face.
that the face, and it was fucking horrifying that he just lifting cars and shit and looking into your window and
Uh-huh.
shit. That was horrifying, and then. Because it kind of
Well,
set off
it's at this point.
the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, at this point,
That
that
level.
thing's basically just become canon. Like that's just like
Yeah.
the canon version, the
What,
original.
the thicker version?
Yeah, the original is
You got rid of the
basically-
Wendigo version.
Yeah,
Okay.
the original is basically gone.
Yeah.
So that's basically the canon version of it.
Okay.
But yeah, so like okay. So all
That could
right.
have been a kaiju in CKC
No,
days.
no.
That
See, I don't.
No, but that totally.
I don't want
could
it.
have
I
been.
also don't want them to be like too big because at some point
No,
when
no,
you
no,
get
no, I
too
get you.
big, it's just like
It's like no,
like the
I'm
lifting cars
thinking,
aspect with like a single hand, probably not.
No,
but
no,
like
no,
maybe
no.
if we
I'm
like
thinking. I'm thinking of when
when
I'm
he
talking,
like
I'm
takes it
talking
from the
about
bottom
Hulk,
and
Hulk and Abomination from the Incredible
yeah,
Hulk movie.
basically that's
That's
what
how big they are.
Yeah,
Like, if
basically.
not like a little taller. But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about bigger than you'd think, but smaller than a monster,
okay.
like a Godzilla monster.
But you also got to think like at some point there's because like there's a point. I think the sweet spot for a zombie is like if we're talking like the modern Hollywood zombie, like the moment of like infection. No. Like I'm talking like
Oh.
the
Oh, you said
viral
modern.
zombie, the modern like
Oh,
Hollywood take.
like chomp.
There's a sweet spot between infection like base like person to like skeletal remains. Like there's a fucking sweet spot
Yeah.
of rot in there that once they hit it, they're just fucking terrifying. Like
the face is gone, but the rest of it's there.
sometimes
his
it'll be
skull.
like down to like just above like the nose and like their eyes are still there and like they're milky and like fogged and then they have like the
I can see
the
that.
skull mouth and they got
Yeah.
like parts like
See,
there's
for
a
me-
point where
for
they
me,
just got like
I
nasty.
guess for me, like zombies, especially like walking zombies, they're creepy, sure, but they're not really scary to me. What's scary are the motherfuckers who run.
Sprinters.
Motherfucking the zombies, like I said, the perfect example of a scary zombie, like a standard zombie for me, is the motherfucker who runs at you, the ligaments kind of like flopping around, like
Yeah.
and they have to have like that guttural.
Well, that's one of the things I liked about
Fucking
when
roars.
Call of Duty released World War II and their
Yeah.
zombies mode. The fucking zombies in that shit fucking terrified the shit out of me, dude. Because they
were a lot scarier.
were a
than that.
lot
Dude,
scarier.
in the oh my god, and you know what in World War II was kind of a shit game.
Well,
but
yeah, but the zombies
and
mode was still at
the
least kind
zombie
of fun.
the zombie mode was fun, but it needed more maps.
Oh yeah, there was only like
Um,
2.
I think, and oh, big surprise, Cody bringing up the Ackman again. He said that the whole like loadout customization thing was too much.
Yeah.
I think it's not. I think honestly, it kind of gave me like a cool like, oh shit, these are like power buffs.
Well, yeah, it
But,
makes
but
it
it reminded me of the custom loadouts from Black Ops 1.
more of like a
They're intricate, but they're not really that.
well, it makes it
intricate.
more like a like you can balance out a team properly
Yeah.
and shit. But I do get it. Like I do kind of miss where like World at War, where you just like drop in. Okay, the zombies are coming. Get some guns. Have fun. You're like
But the World War II zombies, I will say, I was really fascinated with and I guess COD maps did this too, but they're not heavies. They're like kind of like the more powered zombies.
Oh,
that
the ones that
slow
like
walk,
break out of the fucking
and they-
containers and,
they
just
s-
like,
and they slow
yeah,
walk
no,
at
they-
you, and you do they are horrifying. And then if they grab you, whoo. But just that slow, inevitable walk. It reminds me when I was in Michigan when I was younger. The guy that introduced me to Markiplier as a kid.
hello everybody.
Yeah, right.
Today we're playing.
But he took me over to his house and we were playing COD. I don't know if there were custom maps or what, but there was a moon base and this astronaut zombie was just
That wasn't a custom map. That
slowly-
was a DLC map.
Okay, then that's what it was. But I think he had. I don't know what he had. He had like a shit ton of maps, dude. There's no way there was that much DLC.
Dude, they DLC'd the shit out of some of the earlier
that?
games. Like they had maps like crazy.
I don't know then. Maybe it
Nowadays we just get
But-
like a few and we're like, hey,
Bro,
yeah.
he would slow walk, and it was just the scariest fucking thing because one can't see the face, fucking big
He's
astronaut.
big,
You
yeah.
know, it's a monster. It's silent,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just coming.
kinda
for you
lumbering.
slowly, dude. That's the inevitable. Can't do anything. Helplessness is also a huge factor for
Well,
me.
another thing that gets me with sprinters, right? One of the scariest things I think is like you can't see it, but you can just hear like
Yeah,
like you can just hear footsteps like gaining,
that's
like
yeah.
rushing footsteps like
Yeah.
coming closer.
I-
Like
I think when it comes to
Nope.
zombies,
Nope.
I need either they go ham, or they have to be completely shrouded in eeriness and ominous and horror. And there's a few movies that do that well. There was this one, I don't know what the fucking movie was called, but I guess they're astronauts of some sort and they're on this base or whatever. And I guess the one astronaut came back and they're like,
yeah,
you know, whatever. And it took a drill and it was killing people and whatever. And
yikes.
but its face was like husked down to the bone. It was kind of black, like brown, blackish, like from the, like it looked like somebody took a straw, poked him, and sucked his fucking everything out. Yeah. So, but that shit was fucking scary because it was silent. And they're like, "Are you, like, you good? Are you good?" And then it stabbed him with the fucking drill, and
Yeah.
and then the,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Oh."
Another thing that gets me is if you combine like the zombies, but like they're also kind of like mechanized. Like I'm talking like
That was
World War
creepy.
II era shit where they're like,
German experiments.
yeah, like you've got like a drill on one arm and like their whole chest
Yeah.
cavities open, but they've got like
that really added to the heavy ones.
Well,
The-
that
the
also,
hard
if you ever
kills,
seen Frankenstein's Army,
meatballs.
I don't know if I ever had you watch
Yes, you
Frankenstein's
did.
Army.
Yes, you did.
Those
was
things get me
fucking
all the time.
Terrible, dude. I mean, it wasn't really scary, but that would definitely come back.
There's
at
one
me
called the
and
Mosquito, which is basically like a dude in like a long
Yeah, that
coat
thing
and a
was
gas mask. With the
horrible.
gas mask had like a drill at the end of it, and it walked around on like big stilts.
Bro,
Like, when you start like experimenting with zombies and like throwing things on them,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, no,
I think there's a rich mine that could be tapped when it comes to Nazi experiments. There's always going to be.
oh well, that's just because like that's rooted in realism because they did
they did
experiments.
horrible
They
shit.
did terrible shit. Not just them, like
It's a real horror. It's like
I'm pretty sure that it was the Japanese. There's a specific like infamous like area where they did some shit.
Jesus.
I looked that up recently. I didn't know about it, but
I
like they
didn't-
did some
I don't know what happened.
shit.
What do you mean?
Like oh,
What, the Japanese did it or the Germans?
I think it was the Japanese. This was like a Japanese experimentation camp.
Oh, didn't know they did it.
Oh yeah, no, they did some shit too. Like it wasn't just the Germans who were doing some crazy shit. It's like some of them were
I
doing
knew
some
the
crazy shit too.
Japanese at the time were pretty much like they were ruthless. Like to the point where they would die. They would, kamikaze. They would
They
die
die
from-
before they,
they'd like do whatever the fuck it takes. They would stab dead bodies. They would leave no survivors, no prisoners. That's how fucking hardcore they were and like how dangerous they were at the time because the Japanese were taught to like Like this is we need to stomp these motherfuckers
Victory
out.
at all costs.
Yeah, that's how they were, and that's fucking. Unfortunately, the only thing that stopped them was 2 horrible bombs that killed innocents, which is fucking.
But yeah,
horrible.
the whole
Good job,
idea of
America.
like secret experimental base kept very hush hush, where like terrifying corpse experiments were happening where they're all reanimating and like this isn't. I'm not talking about the Japanese. I'm just talking about like the concept of like
Yeah,
a.
the Japanese people are a monster.
No, they were not creating
Like, fucking-
zombies.
No,
But the idea of that, like reanimating corpses and like throwing
Fuck
weapons
that
and
shit,
shit on
dude.
them, it's like, nah, I'm all right, okay.
Oh, I watched. Speaking of like weird movies and shit, I I watched Adam Sandler flick that. Not no. Listen though.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna make some zombies. Oh, I blew it. All right.
It was a more serious tone. It was when he was a little younger, so he made better movies. They weren't just make them to make money.
They weren't Hubie Halloween.
No,
or...
they weren't. They weren't make them to make money. They were like, oh, I'm an actor.
Oh, I actually have faith in my
Fuck.
work.
Yeah, right. I kind of had that realization watching this movie. It's like, oh, it's not that he can't make good shit. It's just that he did, and he didn't like it.
Well, Uncut Gems hit.
doesn't
like,
give a shit. Yo,
Uncut Gems
yeah,
kicked ass.
I will give him that. Like, dude, I love it when Adam Sandler actually gives.
Well, I
a
like
shit.
it when like comedians like
when-
step out of their
'cause they're-
usual shit and then
'Cause
start
they're
doing crazy
good
shit.
actors. They're like the whole Adam Sandler group, the whole Grown Ups group. If they did like legitimate movies, they could fucking do it.
It's just
Paul
hard.
Blart could be like the
Kevin James, first of all.
but more people would recognize
Paul Blart,
Paul Blart, Cop
the
Mall,
mall cop.
the Cop Mall. But no, that whole crew and that cast, even Seth Rogen type shit. Now I don't know about nowadays, but I don't know. There's too much drama and dumb shit. But they could all make like legit, serious, good movies.
It's just hard to like, because when I looked at previews and shit for like Uncut Gems, it's kind of hard to like be like, oh, it's funny man Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
haha.
But it's like really good. And this movie, I think it's called
QB Halloween.
QB Halloween 2. No, fucking.
Don't worry, we'll
I gotta
wait.
find it. Yeah, I gotta find it. Hold on.
We'll wait. We'll
I
all
forgot
wait.
The movie name. It's not necessarily that it's a great movie. It's not really that good. There's a lot of parts that could be a lot better, and even, but the story I thought had a lot more character than what I was expecting. Especially from Adam Sandler. Shut the fuck up!
Oh, look who didn't mute their phone.
I did. I unmuted it when I picked it up.
Well.
All right, fat ass.
Look who decided to not.
Look who ate the
Look who decided to not. You didn't
Is he in jail yet?
mute your phone. No, he's out.
R. Kelly's in jail.
No, Bill Cosby's out. He's been out, I think, for a bit.
What do you mean
Actually,
he's been out?
I think Bill Cosby's been out of jail for like longer than. Or no, was he just recently released? I don't know.
What do you mean recently released?
Bill Cosby's not in jail anymore.
He served like 10 minutes? Like what? I'm confused.
You know, he's not in jail anymore. He's a free man. I only know this because it was on the
How-
news the other night, like
How
last
long
night.
was he in jail for?
I don't know.
What was that? Less than a year?
I think that was like a. I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you. I know R. Kelly's in prison now. Or is he gonna be serving time?
Yeah,
Which is good.
Sadly, not enough time. I think it's only 30 years. Reign Over Me. It's from 2007. Now, they used the F slur in it
Oh, fun.
because it's 2007,
Well, yeah.
and it's not used in
Fun.
I mean,
The fun F word.
the fun F
And
word.
not fuck, if you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
So, but yeah, no, the movie itself was like interesting. It's about a guy who Don Cheadle's in it. Don Cheadle's kind of like the main character, and then Adam Sandler's character is like the second main character, like the side, the anti, kind of like the antag. So it's about a guy who's like a dentist, and
Oh.
he's like whatever, and he has this just women hitting on him every fucking few months for no reason.
Must be one hot dentist.
Right. Don't understand that part. I think they did it
Because
for
he's always
com-
in their mouth.
Well,
Yeah, that. Go on.
but they yeah, I don't know if that was a comedic thing or something we were trying to do, but it didn't really hit.
Didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
Might have hit back in the day, but doesn't hit now.
Yeah, no, it didn't really hit. And so he's going. He's got like a wife and kids, family, and everything. And he sees on the street. He's like, I can't remember Adam Sandler's character, but he's like calling out to him, and he can get his attention. And then I guess a few weeks go by. I didn't even fucking know because they don't even give any real distinction. They make it feel like it was a day. And he finds him and he gets him to stop, and he's like, yo, hey, we were college roommates and all this and dentist school and blah 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 and blah blah. So I'm saying this character, like, I'm like, okay, you know, he's socially awkward. Is there a thing where he has he maybe it was an accident, maybe he has a disability, maybe he's just been disconnected from everybody, maybe what's wrong with his character, like what is that? And it's turns out, like, and by the way, spoilers for this movie, rain over me. But it turns out his whole fucking family died in a plane crash, except for him, because he didn't get on the plane or something.
Oh, this is a good one.
And so he went from Jesus Christ.
It was a
So
fake
his whole
laugh.
family died in a plane crash. So anyways, he goes and he's got problems. He's got PTSD, freaks out, he's fucking all sorts of out of whack, and Don Cheadle tries to reconnect and everything, and he sits there most nights playing Shadow of the Colossus on his projector.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
gamer, represent.
I'm like, okay. I see you, Adam Sandler. Got some good taste.
They said it was Don Cheadle. Or no.
Don Cheadle went over to Adam Sandler's house.
Oh, no, you're saying so Adam Sandler's
Adam
the one
Sandler
playing
would-
Shadow of the
yeah,
Colossus.
And he would, because of the PTSD, he would redo the kitchen, like remodel it, and then put it back to as if it like work in progress. And it would be like back and forth. So like a finished, like it started as like, oh, you know, there's dry, you know, like the drywall patches and like sanding and shit, and then it would be finished on like a good day, and then it would go back to that completely unfinished, because he would do it and then undo it and and it because of the one thing is I guess his wife and the girls were talking about redoing it or finishing it, and then he snapped at them and left, and it was the last thing he said to them before they died. So that's why that's a whole thing. But
Fun.
And he rides this little red scooter around everywhere, and Don Cheadle's dad fucking dies in the movie.
Awesome.
Old man death scene. Fucking. So I guess I guess the story is like, oh well, they're two integral parts in their lives, and they reconnect, and it's whatever, and there's this whole thing. But it's an okay movie. There's some like,
But does he beat Shadow of the Colossus?
I think he teaches Don Cheadle how to.
Okay, but did they beat it?
Not on screen.
Did they beat all 12?
They beat quite a few. Actually, they do a montage of Don Cheadle beating it.
No shit.
Like a lot of them. Like they did the bird. They did the.
Did they do the dude with the big sword hand, or like the big stone
I
like
don't
pillar hand,
remember. I honestly don't
and
remember.
the big
And then the chick
turtle?
that was trying to get Don Cheadle to fuck her even though he's married, and he's like, no. She also threatened a lawsuit of sexual harassment against their firm, because he wouldn't fuck her, and uh then she goes,
Women, right?
Fucking-
Sorry, go on.
but they oh, what the hell happens? It's so fucking stupid. So she's gonna give him a blowjob.
Nice.
It's the whole thing.
Women,
And-
right?
And Jesus
I'm sorry.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
So he goes and he's like, because his partners are like, you need to handle this. We can't afford the
A blowjob?
no.
They can't afford a blowjob?
No, the lawsuit.
What was it, like $20?
The lawsuit, the insurance lawsuit, and he's like, fine, I'll handle it. And so he's getting ready. He's like, fuck, and Adam Sandler's like, that chick wants to fuck you.
Adam Sandler comes in and goes, who's you? And he starts, he sucks him off instead.
He fucks Don Cheadle. Oh my god. No, but anyways, she gets on her knees.
I blow him.
He turns around. She's on her knees and everything. She puts her hands on his like knees, and he's like, covering his dick with like his hands or whatever. And she's like, I have to be honest with you. She's like, and she's like, my husband, I found cheating, and 5 other people, and then the neighbors said that like it was like they referred to them as the couple and not her and him. And I'm like, so there's a scene in this movie about this random hot chick not going through with fucking her dentist out of spite for her cheating husband. Why? And then the only reason she's there, I find out, is because she plays a future love interest for Adam Sandler's character moving forward from once he, like moves on and shit.
You're not selling me on this movie.
It's not
You had me
good.
at Shadow of the Colossus, but like the more you talk about this part, I'm not
I
interested
said
anymore.
it,
It just sounds
it could
lame.
be better. It definitely could be better. I'd give it a 4 out of. I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
That's very basic. It's a very basic movie.
It's a basic movie with a good idea.
It's got Shadow of the Colossus in it.
And
Gamer representation.
That's a lot
That's
of.
all you need.
We're very oppressed people. Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Represent.
Yeah! Represent!
Get up.
Gamer!
Fuck. I can't, dude.
Yeah!
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Don't look at me like a fish. Fucking bird looking ass.
I wasn't even making a face.
Yes, you were. Did you sound like the Stranger Things theme is playing behind you when you did that thing?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh no, this is what I get for not being able to sleep until 1 a.m. I'm getting giggly.
I don't get it.
Okay, anyways. Back on topic.
Yes, back on topic.
I have to say, I don't. So, a lot of YouTube culture right now. No, seriously. A lot of YouTube culture is. A lot of these streamers / YouTubers are. I know that what they're doing. Their type of content is out of pocket shit, and it's about like in a form of clickbait and sus shit and all that, where we're like fake shipping, like they want the fans to ship A and B and
Septiplier?
Jesus Christ. But no, but they kind of like play off of that, and they all have their personas. Like Minx, I'll use an example, is kind of like everybody shits on her, but it's like a meme that she's all
She's
that.
like the Shut Up
and then
Ross of the streamers group.
and then
The Shut Up Meg.
Yeah, kind of.
Shut up, Meg.
But at the same time, she's like shipped with Schlatt and all this other stuff, and they play off of that, and it's kind of like, I'm not gonna say it's like a charade or facade, but it's kind of like it's a whole
charade.
It's like a whole cinematic universe of Persona.
The Persona cinematic universe.
Yeah, not like
see it coming.
not that Persona. God, dude, I hate that Persona. This game is stupid. Hate me.
Alright.
These games are fine.
I'm just tired of
I
seeing
just
it.
don't care.
They keep re-releasing Persona.
They're not my type of game. And
Do you
that's
have any
okay.
idea how many fucking like
They're
whether
good
it's
games, I'm sure.
you have an idea how many like video game events will happen and like there'll be announcements and then like the last announcement is like and we have one more thing before we go and it's fucking Persona. It's always fucking Persona. To the Persona fans, I'm sorry.
You know what? No.
But I don't give a goddamn.
I'm fucking tired of the fucking. I'm fucking tired of
the fucking
these
fire, the
games.
fucking.
I'm tired of these companies on this motherfucking plane. I'm tired of them re-releasing games. I don't care that it's next gen and it was from the PS3 or 2 or 1. Where is Soul Calibur 5?
Where is Soul Calibur 5? I wonder if you can get
What
that.
did you do with
back
the
somewhere.
best Soul Calibur? What did you do?
Well,
With
you
the
think
best
it's
Soul
the best. You think it's
I
the
do.
best.
You know why? It got me into the series. It had the best customization. And fuck you, motherfucker. It had Ezio Auditore.
Ezio Editore
Yes. The best.
da Firenze
The best. The best of the best.
Requiescat in
The
Pace.
best of the best of the best. Gonna- Okay, yeah. But anyway, streamers and YouTubers with their fucking personas and like
You're telling me you don't want to have alter egos for your channel? You don't want dark
Lab
that's kind
and
of
and
dark what?
Dark Labless or
The
Alter
Mega
or Alter Azure or like
No,
anti-
I'm not talking about like Dark Applier and shit. I'm talking about like they have like Minx is a persona, like the real person. I forget her real name.
Well, yeah,
Is
when it
completely like, and I can understand that to an extent, like as a front, but like at the same time, like every podcast, every stream,
right.
every whatever, it's always got to be like, oh no, like it's not like drama, like not drama, but it's fake drama.
Well, you
or,
gotta
like,
also understand.
Like I get it.
Ugh.
It's for the clout. It's whatever. It's smart, but I don't want to do it.
you also just gotta understand
why
that
this
a lot
podcast
of
is how it
times,
is.
well, yeah, like when you have an internet like presence, you have to have an internet presence. You know, like
I don't want
you're not you're this. Like for example, look at it like I try and keep it as 100 as possible. Like I try and keep
Yeah.
myself as similar as I am to
feel
myself.
like we if anything, if there's any extension of ourselves that isn't really us, is we are more crack-headed on the podcast because this is our
Well, we
this
got to
is
make
our
it entertaining
relapse.
somehow.
Well, one, this is we're making it more entertaining, and B,
Did you say 1 and B?
shut up. We're making it more entertaining, and two, we are literally letting loose because either we've had a rough week, we have our own personal shit, we have our own whatever. This is kind of our fuck it, let's just chill out and shoot the shit moment. So we
Yeah.
crack all the jokes, we make the stupid.
We need to have
memes,
a crack a cold one episode. You know, we need to have an
We need
episode
a-
where we sit back with some beers and just fucking go to town. Not here, but like
Okay.
somewhere.
I don't want to be here when I drink.
That's why I said not here. Like if it's like even if it's like at
Public
the
intoxication.
maybe if it even if it's in like the backyard, like when we used to drink out in the backyard at night,
That would be nice if.
we would just sit back, relax, have an episode where we just do all that.
You know what? Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Okay, I had to get that out of the way.
Jesus.
No. I
I think you mean fill my cup, put some water in it.
suck my dick, put some dick up in it. I don't know.
Suck my dick, put some dick up in it.
I
So
think
you're
that- no. What was the parody? It said, "Fill my cup, put some dick up in it." I think is what the parody said.
care. What were you going to say?
Anyways, I need to find a fucking place that's like a good fucking spot for us to just shoot the shit and not have to worry about shit.
Well, I mean, the
like-
backyard is. No one fucks with us back there.
I mean,
When
yeah,
when
but-
have we ever been fucked with when we were back there?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is like, we can't do the cast. There is the issue.
yeah, we can.
You have your mom,
No,
You
dude,
have
no one comes out.
the kids.
Like if I can even say like, yo, we're gonna do a thing. We'll be out. Disturbances will not be tolerated.
Bitch, fucking bitch.
I'm slapping the door.
But no, like we could just do like a
Uh,
nighttime backyard, crack some beers or some drinks.
I don't know.
We could. I
Maybe.
think we could. I think that'd be fun. But sadly, that is not this episode because this episode is pretty much over.
Mm.
So, do we have any final thoughts before we hit the thing? The button?
whoa.
Yeah, like, you know.
Just hit the whoa in his chair.
Well, okay, so do we have to do the thing where we talk about where we are?
What?
Like, you know, the usual. Like, be sure to comment, subscribe. You know,
No, if
hit
you,
the bell.
If you're not gonna fucking follow us and you're not gonna read the description, fuck you. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, that's your own problem. I support you guys in your decision and your freedom not to give a shit about us, but at the same time,
I mean, we're still at 14 subscribers. We're holding strong, man.
holding strong. All fucking 3 are actually real people.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. This is what I do for fun. I like this. Would I like success from it? Sure. Is it my goal? It's a side. It's on the side.
I can't even go that high.
I
can't do it.
gotta like hold back your voice
Oh,
and just like let it out like a balloon.
I can't go that high.
go-
My voice is too deep.
I can barely do it, dude. The only reason I can do it is because my voice isn't like crazy deep.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Like, my voice is deep by default, so like I can't.
Anyways, so yeah, some changes to the
Uh.
cast. I'll say it because I did the intro. I might as well.
Sure.
So if you want, we're based here on YouTube currently, and you can go find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts. I have to actually update those lists. I keep forgetting to post them, so I'll have to do that this weekend because it's a long weekend. I have Monday and Tuesday off.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, we should do something.
Yeah, we should. We should
Yeah.
have a backyard drink.
We can have a backyard drink.
Anyways, go find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Here we have an Instagram. We also have a Twitter and a TikTok, and we do YouTube Shorts every now and again. So if you want to go support us, go check us out on other platforms, spread the word, and talk shit on us because memeing with your
Yeah.
friends is what it's all about. Skid up.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I ain't dirty. I smell like Febreze. Call me Waz and Gromit because I'm killing crackers and making cheese.